cars is on the coast. Anyway, so in São Paulo,
back out here once again in the highways and hedges, my brothers and sisters. Shalom, Yahawah, Yahweh Shemiah Shai Brakatah, my brother, Shalom. I'm back at the original location where I started, so now this is feeling kind of iffy for me. This is Sarai Mula, Shalom, Akwa, Yahweh Shemiah Shai Brakatah. Alright, so Shalom, brother Mayakaahla back here once again to prophesy the destruction of the United States of America and to uplift our people, which is the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Before I get started with everything else, I have to always give Salakia. Seems to be an issue with the stream. Let me know if the stream is good. Athena Paldro, Shalom, Akwat, Yahweh Shemiah Shai Brakatah. District 14, Shalom, Shalom. Hawashaya, Shalom, my brother Yahweh Shemiah Shai Brakatah. Yo, the wind is kind of crazy out here. I'm not even in the front. But it's all good because we're going through the spirit, because that's what matters at the end of the day. So we all see what's going on in the Middle East with Edomites, Amalek specifically. They're getting torn down. Everybody sees how they really are as a people. They're a bunch of liars, deceivers. And Baba Kashaf, when y'all could just say one, the number one in the chat, just to make sure that the internet is all good. I just want to be sure about that before I continue on. Just one, that's it. Hey, all right, all good, that's beautiful. The water, all right? So yeah, so we have Amalekites being exposed today, which today they're known as the Jewish people, right? They're being sought out. Everything about these people is literally being uplifted. The fact that they're not the real Jews. The real Jews are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those people in the land of Israel right now, those are the fake Jews. Everybody knows about it, they just don't want to declare it, because it's not a popular opinion to say it in public. But behind closed doors, most people already know that Amalek is the fake Jew. He's trying to be a Jew. And if you actually go into the history as well, they always proclaim that they're from Germany, they're from the eastern part of Europe, but they won't ever say, oh, I'm from Israel. Not Israel first, they're gonna declare they're from Eastern European countries. So it's like, you people are not the real people. Even back around, I forgot who specifically it was. We had a very famous Kalak, Shalom, my brother, Shalom. And knowledge itself, Shalom. Yahweh Shemiah Shai Brakatah, my brother, Shalom. Khan, we all good. Okay, the water, that's good, man. Yeah, so in the 1950s, or I forgot, around the 1960s, if one y'all could let me know, one of the most important majors of Egypt at that time said that the Jews, the so-called Jews, they left black and then they came back white. How is that the fact today? Those people are apparently white people now. The Jewish people, those are not the real people. If you had a general saying that, how much more today, man? Especially when things are uncurving themselves. See, these Edomites, these so-called white people, they're being sought out. They're being sought out, and it's all through the power of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Yeah. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna go to Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10. Because Esau is being sought out. All his lies, all his hypocrisy, him being the apparently God's chosen people, all that is just non-factorial now. Because everybody, including Ishmael, you have the Arabs, they see Esau for who he is. A bloodthirsty parasite of the earth. So let me get it. This is Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10.
other bitches were
But
like,
I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. So Esau's literally being uncovered right now, man. Apparently, these were God's chosen people. But here's the thing. If you're God's chosen people, why did you have to go about the entire earth? Conquering, murdering people, enslaving people, killing innocent people for absolutely no reason. Other than to satisfy your bloodthirsty nature, which is so-called white people going to slavery. God literally said, we're God's people, and you just went about killing innocent people for no reason. You can't do something like that and then expect nothing bad to happen to you. There's no way you can just get away with doing evil and then nothing to be recompensed about that, man. Because you reap what you sow, just like it says in Galatians 6 and 7. If you do wrong in the sight of the Heavenly Father's people, you're going to get wrong just right back, man. You reap what you sow.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm going to read it one more time. Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. Yeah. So you have the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the Gettysburgs, all these very rich, elite, so-called white people. They being uncovered. All the dark, secret counsels that they have, it's all being unfolded. You're being shown for who you are, which is a devil, a deceiver, a cancer of the earth. Put it like that, better. The only way you can get rid of cancer is by completely removing it as a whole. You can't leave a little bit of cancer and then say, oh, it's all good now. Not at all. You have to take out the whole cancer as a whole because it will spread. It will get worse if you leave it there, man. And he shall not be able to hide himself. He can't hide himself. It's important. It's impossible now. You have the internet, which one day that internet is going to go lights out, man. And it's going to be a yapa moment to see all these people lose their minds over the fact that the internet is completely out. And we're going to be rejoicing when that happens. Because that's when we know the famine of the word is literally nigh right now, man. The famine of the word is going to come. And everybody who scoffs, especially the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, if they continue in their folly until the day that shit hits the fan, man, it's going to be lights out, man. There's nothing you can do. You're going to have to bear your own burden as a Hebrew Israelite 2/3. You got to deal with it. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. Esau's seed is spoiled. That's why it's so strange when you hear one of our women of the nation of Mayakaahla, Israelites, get with a heathen man such as Esau. His seed is spoiled. It has no actual benefit to it, man. But don't worry. 1 second. When the prophets are in the scene, judgment comes in between. Yo, shout out to Yahweh, man. I know you in here, bro. It never fails, bro. It never fails. But yeah. You see it again. Yeah, see the spoil. It's completely contaminated. Because there's a bunch of evil, a bunch of madness with these people. They're cavemen. Why would you want to do anything with these people? You want to follow after them, even though they lack melanin. They get skin cancer at an alarming rate. That's also another cut to the fact that they're not the people. If apparently you're the Israelites, the original inhabitants of Israel, why are you catching so much skin cancer? All right, because you're not the people over there. That's why. That's all it is. And his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Everything about him is being uncovered right now. You can't get away with it. Let me get precepts from my brothers. Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Exactly. Those people are the synagogue of Satan. They're literally the chief of worshiping Satan at an evil, wicked, dark level, man. I mean, the fact that they own just about everything, you would think, okay, since you're the people of the book, wouldn't you want righteousness to reign on this earth? Wouldn't you want good? Wouldn't you want the law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord has laid out in the Tanakh, in the Torah, to be the what we should all follow on this earth? But they don't do that. Actually, they go ahead and talk shit about people who are not Jewish, actually. Let's talk about that. Man, when you go and you look at all what happens in Israel, you have these Christians, these goofy-ass Christians. What are they doing? They're trying to convert the Jewish people into being Christians. And guess what's happening to those Christians? They're getting spat on. They're getting assaulted. They're being cursed out by Amalek, literally. So if that's happening, you have to ask yourself, why are these people all about doing harm to other people? If they're the people of the book. It's a simple question. If you're the people of the book, why are you harming the whole earth? Y'all have the power to literally make everything good. But y'all chose evil. That's why y'all own the banks and you hoard all the wealth too. Princess Yasharala Shalom Akwat Yahweh Shemiel Shai Brakatah. Yeah, they have all the wealth. They own the porn industry. What else do they own? They own all the evil things of this earth. They magnify it. Because they're not the people of this book. Because they don't observe righteousness. The scripture says, he that is righteous is righteous. If you do righteousness, you are righteous. There's nothing righteous about these people, man.
Nice to be done, right?
These so-called white people going into slavery, they're gonna die, man. So that's the fate. Esau's bear and everything about these people is being uncovered. And the Wadi Yahweh Shemiel Shai. The fact that everything is near, man. World War III is already here. If you can't see it, there's something spiritually wrong with you, man. If you really think we have another 15 years in America, you're out of your mind, man. You're not measuring the time diligently. Not at all. Hey, Tahawam Lab and Ashra Kha, Shalom, my brothers. Yahweh Shemiel Shai Brakatan. Shalom. 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Yo, that's serious right there, man. You see, these people made themselves to be as these good, they're so pure, they're so righteous, when they're literally maggots walking this earth. When you look at their history, not even within the past 500 years, we're talking about in the ancient Greek Empire, ancient Roman Empire, they practiced all kinds of filthy lucre acts, man. You know, it's funny, I'm watching a video, not a video, but a show. It's called, on Netflix, Alexander, the Making of a God. That dude was a pedophile, he's a homosexual. All of them were like that. Ancient Greeks, ancient Romans, they were into little kids. They're a bunch of weirdos, man. And they didn't keep the commandments. Hell no. No, they're a bunch of dirtbags, a bunch of low-life creatures that should not be just roaming around the earth freely. And that's why really Cain is a vagabond. Esau is a vagabond. They got a curse on them right now as we speak. The fact that they have leprosy, they have no pigmentation, that's a curse. And they have the nerve to say that so-called black skin, having brown skin is a curse. No, your so-called white skin, which is red, it's actually red, is cursed. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but the Bible completely shows it. Your physiology, everything about you, Edomites, it's just literally inferior, man. Proverbs 1 and 16. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Exactly. They just want to do evil as much as they can. It says in Ecclesiasticus, I forgot where it says it, but Baba Kashaf, when I could get it from me, it says, there's a wicked man that hangeth down his head and he acts like he's so innocent. No, and that's talking Esau to the teeth. He wants to act like he's so innocent. He's done no harm on this earth. Nah, you've messed up the earth very badly. You messed it up so bad. Yo, you got air pollution. And as a spirit, look, we got smoke over here. Check this out. Just polluting the air for no reason, man. Like, why is that there? You have air pollution. You have pollution of the water, pollution of the food. And you know it's funny? Me and my rib put me onto it. Basically, when you look at fruits, it has a certain barcode to it, like a number, right? And if I'm not mistaken again, if it's a number 9, that means it's not GMO. Like, what kind of madness is that, man? Why are you selling GMO foods, man? That's not good, man. Why can't it just be natural from the earth? Why does it have to be GMO? It's like, what the hell? But they have the nerve to say that they're God's chosen people. No, you're not. You're actually Satan's chosen people. That's why it's in Revelation 2:9 and Revelation 3:9, you're the chief priest. You're the chief of the synagogue of Satan. Specifically Amalek, man. And that's why they're going to get destroyed. Because also they like to run to mischief. They like to run and shed innocent blood, man.
Are you kidding me? I get you. My brother was here.
All across the earth. They shed our blood, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom of Israel. And you know what's called? There's Israelites who want to say that the northern kingdom are not Israelites. No, they're saying that they're not Israelites. You're incorrect. Because first of all, the first enslavement in the Americas was in Dominican Republic, also known as the land of Hispaniola. They were trying to enslave the women, the Dominican women, and they didn't want to get with the oppressor, the Spaniards, those dirty ass heathenistic pieces of garbage. They didn't want it. They'd rather die than submit to them. And they were taken across all the earth, Asia, to the Canaanites in Africa, so-called Africa, Japan, all these various places. But you want to say that the Northern Kingdom are not Israelites. Man, something bad is going to happen to you if you really preach that, man. They are 150%. So if you don't like it, you better deal with it, man. It's part of the doctrine. Let me see, what else? I read Proverbs 1:16. Now I'm going to do Genesis 9:6. Genesis 9:6. And the water for the precepts, man, because my hands are freezing right now, man. I'm not going to front. So Genesis 9:6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. From the image of Yahweh made he man. So if you shed man's blood, your blood is going to be shed. And who shed the most blood on this earth? Esau, Edom. They literally decided to kill all the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And they call us all these bywords. They call us niggers, spicks, wetbacks. No, you're all those terms, Esau. You're all those terms, man. You're the original nigger, spick, and wetback. The $5 Indian. You were from the caves. And you shed our blood. We are literally the epitome of gods on this earth. Israelites. And you shed our blood and you thought you got away with it? You got a lot of nerve, man. You Edomites and all you heathens as a whole, y'all have a lot of nerve. Just treat us like garbage. Put us in the ghettos. Kill us. Yo, the way they killed us, man, was terrible. Like you had Christopher Columbus. He would chop off limbs of Taino Indians, Ephraimites, if they didn't get enough gold. Well, the same thing's gonna happen to you so-called white people. We're gonna chop off your limbs, we're gonna dash your babies against the stones, and we're gonna have all kinds of fun with that, man. Because right now, we're just waiting very patiently for our kingdom. And in our kingdom, it's gonna be some real ruthless, violent, ferocious killings of you Edomites. Because they don't really talk about what they did to us like that. They don't. Because what they did is so gruesome, man. It's literally like, it makes your stomach turn what they did to us, man. But guess what? We're going to shed your blood in righteousness. Not in wickedness, but in righteousness. Let me get 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Slack, let me read it one more time. I just call like a brain freeze real quick. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Yeah, they like to proclaim themselves as God's people on this earth. Manifest destiny. You take over Gad and Reuben's land where you're not supposed to be there to begin with. And the scripture says to not remove the ancient landmarks. Why would y'all do that, man? Why would you go out your way to kill not just any average people? You killed the most highest people. The apple of his eye of Mayakaahla, Yahweh Shem Shai. And y'all also literally killed, what you gonna call? Yahweh Shai, you Romans, which is you so-called white people, once again. And like it says in the scriptures, everyone that pierced him, you're gonna get cut off too. And that also proves that reincarnation is real. The fact that everyone comes back on this earth yet again, like all the prophets of old, they're back here once again. And they're letting all the nations know what's up, what's to come, and what's literally, really, really near. Oh, the water, tribes of Israel. I know I was asking for that too. This is Ecclesiasticus. Let me move this right here. Ecclesiasticus 19 and 26. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. Yeah, he wants to act like he's so precious. He's not gonna hurt you, but inwardly he's looking for a way to destroy you. He wants to act like he's so good. He has done no harm, but in the back of his mind, it's a lot of evil just towards you specifically, man. What else it says in the book of Proverbs? I think it's in the book of Psalms, Salakia, where it says, his teeth were drawn swords, something to that effect. I gotta look for that. I think I know where it is. I think it's Psalms 55, if I'm not mistaken. His words were smoother than butter. If I can't find it, can one of you brothers get that for me, Baba Bashar? Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm gonna read that again. Ecclesiasticus 19 and 26. There's a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he's full of deceit. Yeah, he's full of deceit. You can't trust this devil. All they do is they act like they're so innocent and they've done no harm, but you've done a lot of damage on this earth, man. You have a lot of nerve to say that we are the problem. You'll say black on black crime, Hispanic on Hispanic crime. No. You're the problem. You're the cancer of this earth, man. We keep going. The Hawam Lab, continuing on, 27. Casting down his countenance, making as if he heard not, where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. He's going to do something to you before you're even aware of it, man. What happened to Gad and Reuben? Native Americans and Seminole Indians. Yo, they caught a lot of shit, man, because they trusted in the so-called white man. Literally, he was here for your destruction, and you didn't even see it at all, man. You see, but that's how a serpent is. He will make you very gullible. He will cast a spell on you when you don't even notice it, man. You see, that's how perfect Esau is, the perfect evil man of this earth. Now we know Esau has no goodness in him, but he is a very great devil. I'll give him that. He's a great devil. He literally deceived the whole earth into making us believe that Jesus was a so-called white man, which he was not. He was a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, a very dark brown-skinned man, a powerful, angry man. He was not joking around when he was on this earth either. But hey, what do I know? We're just people who believe in the Bible, and we have no sense of anything according to this earth. Even though all your philosophies don't mean shit in this earth, man. Just keep going.
Well, we're gonna start crawling around.
Psalms 10 and 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places. Doth he murder the innocent? His eyes are privily set against the poor. Yeah, he murders the innocent. What have we done to earn to be at the bottom of society. Nothing at all. But people take advantage of us, man. They took advantage of our kindness. You see, the Taino Indians were very kind people. Ephraim. They literally wanted to give Columbus all the gold. They wanted to give the Spaniards all the gold. And guess what they did? Yo, the Spaniards had so much gold that their ships sank in the sea. And there's still remnants to this day, even right now, where there's gold literally on the seafloor right now, man. So if these people were so good, why did you feel the need to enslave them? To kill them for absolutely no reason? Like, think about it. It's wild, man. But then again, that's Esau's nature, to be a bloodshedder, to deceive you into thinking that he's a good person when he's absolutely not. And that's why the Lord is going to come back, according to Isaiah 63, with literally a whole garment filled with blood. A whole garment filled with blood from killing so many Edomites. Literally like grapes that you step on. That's how much blood the Lord is going to have on his garment, man. And the Wadi Halbashim Yahushai, that this evil, wicked society is getting what it rightfully deserves, man. It's been far too long. It's just too much debauchery, lies, deception. And they have the nerve to want to continue this society on. Like Sodom and Gomorrah. Where Sodom and Gomorrah is literally a monument to all the nations as to what would happen to those who would live ungodly. Because those people practice a lot of sodomite shit, man. That's why it got destroyed. Lasciviousness, debauchery, just all out lustful stuff that's sexual, man. That's all they did. That's all they cared about. You had even the angels. They were trying to have sex with who was it? Flaki. I think it was the Sodomites were trying to have sex with the angels. Like, what the hell? Like that's wild, man. And that's why the Lord is going to destroy this place so harshly. And anybody else, 2/3, looking back like Lot's wife, you're going to become a pillar of salt, just like Lot's wife. You're going to get what's coming. You know? Hey, the water, bro. Psalms 55:2. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Yeah. Esau, Edom, has a way of double talking. He says one thing, but it has a completely, totally different meaning to it. He could say, for example, I'm your friend. Nah, he's your enemy, man. He's just looking for a way to overcome you, to kill you. I mean, it says in I believe in Genesis 36 or 25, that Esau is a cunning hunter. What's a cunning hunter? He's literally lying in wait, looking at everything about you, just so he can find you out and then slay you. So that's Esau, Edom to the T. So how much more today, when shit hits the fan and there's absolute chaos in the streets of America? All these people, they're gonna get it, man. They're gonna catch a lot of hell. Especially our people, the 2/3. Man, you have a lot of bloodshed on these streets very soon in America, man. Because World War III is already here. And you Edomites are gonna get destroyed, you so-called white people. So, yeah, it's gonna be all out hell, man. Esau, Jacob, the time of Jacob's trouble is gonna be a time like no other time on this earth, man. And they know what's going on. They know that their society's crumbling right now. But they just want to act like it's all good, that they have nothing to worry about. But hey, that's what you get for your double tongue, Esau. Hey, the Lord is righteous, and he's not a liar. He said that you Edomites will all get destroyed. The so-called white people are going to get destroyed very soon, man. And the Wadi Halbashim Al-Shai for that, man. Feels great to say it. I'm reading from the top one more time. Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. So what he's saying, it sounds smooth, it sounds good, but it's not good. That's the thing. But war was in his heart. His heart is literally contrary to doing good.
In my seat.
If y'all could get that for me too, where it says
Yes.
that his heart is not upright in him.
Yes, I said that same thing. I'm not.
Baba Kashab, Gwana could get that from me. Let's keep going. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn sword. It's just a way for for him to kill you. They're not good people. And for you Israelites who friends with Esau, Edom, yo, y'all gonna catch a very terrible death if y'all keep playing around with that serpent. Because it's when things are bad, that's when they really show their true colors. Because people can put up a facade in this society. Everybody, to some degree, has a facade. They all actors. They all have a mask. For example, you could literally be talking to a murderer right now on the street, and you don't even know it. A rapist, a killer, a genocidal maniac. Because that's literally what America promotes. An Esau Edom society. So, I mean, how much more can we say? Hey, hit the water, bro. So this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his salt which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. But I don't know what's so funny. She just stood right here like it's a freaking joke. Don't worry, you Edomites, y'all gonna get what's coming. You know what's cold? Y'all really want to act like it's all fun and games now when your whole society's crumbling right before your very eyes, man. It's like, why are you doing that? You should be the ones going out protesting even harder. Protesting every day to get your society back in order. But here's the thing, it's not going to happen. Because the Lord said he's going to destroy Babylon utterly, completely, with ICBM, thermonuclear missiles. But hey, you want to scoff, you Edomites? It's all good. Because your society, and once it gets destroyed, you're going to be servants in the kingdom of heaven for 1,000 years, man. And it's going to be a long, painful 1,000 years for you so-called white people, man. A long 1,000 years. Even in the Shabbat, you're not even going to be able to have a good time. You're going to be catching hell. They're going to be catching hell, man. Hey, the water, how about Shimi on shy for that, man? Oh, man, the kingdom of heaven is going to be so yapa. It's going to be so beautiful, man. Woo, we have to want that kingdom to come soon as possible, man. Because once we're in power, it's never going to go away. The power that we're going to have as Israelites is going to stay here forever, man.
She has the power to just...
So call hello Yahweh Shemi on Shai. But I'm going to read that one more time. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. He can't do right. Esau can't get right at all, man. Esau can't get right. But the just shall live by his faith. And Ashamaya 144, Shalom, my brother Yahweh Shemi on Shai Brakatah, man. Yeah, his spirit is not upright. There's nothing good about this person. It's just pure deception, pure wickedness. I'm tired of seeing the wickedness, man. I want righteousness to reign on this earth. I want to see righteousness, because all you see is wickedness out here. LGBTQ, people stealing left and right. You got murderers lurking the streets, rapists lurking the streets. Like, who wants to be in a society like this? You're literally walking on concrete. And did you know concrete is bad for your knees? It's bad for your lower back too. We're not supposed to be walking on this stuff, man. But hey, we're the crazy ones. We don't know how to set up a society. The only people who know how to rule this earth are the Israelites. And guess what? We're going to be able to rule all of you with a rod of iron, man. And we're going to rule in pure righteousness. And wickedness is going to be at all-time minimum, man. You're going to have to honor the Sabbath. You're going to have to keep the Shabbat, the new moon, the feast days, the Feast of Tabernacle, Passover, Day of Atonement, all the real holy days. Not the whole holidays, these folly days, really. Christmas, Valentine's, New Year's. We got the next thing, Valentine's Day. You know, Valentine's Day is very homosexual. But you're gonna celebrate it though, right? You're gonna celebrate a homosexual day, right? Freaking weirdos, man. Shalom, shalom. But I'm also getting into Ezekiel 36 and 5 because really this lesson was just about Esau being uncovered for the demonic demon that he is. Ezekiel 36 and 36 and 5, is it? Yeah. 36 and 5. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast out for a prey. Yeah, so the people in that land right now, those are not the real Israelites. Those are people who are literally getting skin cancer as we speak. You see, these people get skin cancer. Why are they over there? That's the crazy part. Like, what are you doing over there? You know? Wearing yarmulkes, wearing all black. People are so... Like, if these people are the real Jews, man, just take me out. Now, here's also another thing. There's a few of our people mingled amongst Amalek. They may look like Amalek, but they're Israelites. A very small remnant. But as a whole, those Jewish people, those are Amalekites. And they boast in the fact that they have that land right now. They boast about the fact that they had us in slavery too. When you read about the book called the Confederate Slaves, I forgot how it goes, but basically the Confederacy, the people in the South who are Jewish, by the way, people don't want to talk about that. Jewish people had slaves. Amalek had us as slaves, man. You don't want to talk about the history, right? They literally had us they treated us like garbage, like cattle. And what's even crazier is that once 1865 ended slavery, which just transferred from personal property to state property.
I'm coping and he's coping.
You have Brazilian Edomites told the Edomites in the South, especially the Jewish men and women, to go to Brazil to stay there and have slaves because Brazil had slavery until 1888. So that's basically 75, 85. That's 23 years later until it ended in Brazil. So, man, yo, Amalek got a lot of nerve, man. And then after that, after all the slavery ended, they were given through the Balfour Declaration, what is it, a piece of that land for the fact that apparently they were the people of the book, which they were not. And really, World War I and World War II was literally just about the fact that they wanted that land. It had nothing to do with, you know, the Axis power of the Allies. Nah, it's really about the fact that they had this plan for a very long time to have that land in their possession in 1948. And there are a bunch of bastards that dwell in that land right now. Oh, concrete is also made from the bones of pigs. Oh man, wow, I didn't even know that, bro. That's we're literally walking on dead bones of pigs, man. A certain type of concrete called cellular concrete. Wicked ass place. But hey, God bless America, right? Now God, Yahweh Bashim Shai is cursing America from the inside out. And it's so yapad to see all these migrants. I love to see them, man, because they're going to be the ones doing the damage against Edomites and other heathens as well when shit hits the fan. You see Ham, you see Canaanites, Mizraim, Foot, and you see Asher as well. You see Asherites here too. They're here just for the fun, man. They're either here to get condemned or they're here for salvation. That's all it is. Let me get this in the book of Zechariah 9 and 6. Check the comments. Oh, you also gotta remember Amalek and Teman, the Nazis, left Europe in the 1940s, known as Project Paperclip. Oh, I heard about that. They fled to Peru and Argentina. So there's a lot of terrors and chocolate Edomites in South America. Yeah, a lot of terrors. Man, a lot of, yeah, without a doubt. And you got Israelites who want to say that if you look like, if you have black only Hebrew Israelites. So if you're saying all the 12 tribes are black, well then you must be okay with Ham. You must be okay with the tares. Like it don't make any sense, man. 1 minute. Our people look like all the nations. So if you're gonna say that every black person is a Hebrew Israelite, well then you're gonna have to accept tares too, and that's going off. if you want tares, be my guest. Black only Hebrew Israelites, man. That doctrine is so stupid, man. But let me get this in Zechariah 9 and 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. Exactly. So right now, a bastard is in the land of Israel right now. Ashdod was the capital of Israel at one point. So those people are bastards. And you know what's crazy too? Those Jewish people, they have a lot of incestuous families when you look it up. They have sex within their families. That's disgusting, man. Here it is. You're the people of the Bible, but you have a lot of incest. You're a bunch of nasty people, man. The Lord's gonna evaporate your whole entire existence off this earth, man. And that now you have the Palestinians, which first of all, the original word for Palestine is Philistine. And one of the sons of Ham is Philistine. So like, how are you proclaiming to be a Hamitic person, you Ishmaelites? See, this whole world is backwards, man. You got Ishmaelites claiming to be Ham. You have Edom claiming to be Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and then the other 10 tribes, they're just gone. They're wasting away. You see why the nukes have to come? You can't make this up, man. This whole world is backwards. But what do we know? We're just a bunch of crazy people out here, right? Oh my God. Sorry, 1 second. Ezekiel. Ezekiel 35, verse 2. Ezekiel 35 and 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So the original inhabitants of Mount Seir was Esau and Edom. That's where they originally come from. When you Google Mount Seir or Mount Petra, it shows the so-called white race, man, and the whole architecture. When you look at the architecture of ancient Greece, ancient Rome, and you search Mount Seir, it literally shows the same exact architecture. It's no coincidence, because they are the people. Duh. But you see, people don't want to do their research. That's the problem. Everybody just wants to hear it and not actually do the research. If you don't believe what was being told, just do your research. It's not hard. But hey, again, we don't know anything up here, man. Reading on. And say unto it, thus saith the Adonai Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I'm against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So the Lord is going to literally destroy Edomites as a whole, including the chocolate-covered Edomites, because you got chocolate-covered Edomites. Shalom Daniela, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah, bro, Shalom. Including the terrorists, because now only the black-only Hebrew Israelites, everybody who has dark skin can make it, according to them, man. Which is cold. So, again, let me read it. Let me continue reading on. Verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Adonai Yahweh. Yes, when all the destruction happens to Esau, Edom, they're going to know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is the one who sanctioned all the destruction, all the bloodshed, all the enslavement of all these heathens and Esau, Edom. Because they deserve it. They deserve it, man. You shed a whole continent filled with blood. You enslave the people, and then you act like it's all good in America. Now America's fallen in front of your very faces, man. And to water Yahweh Shimei Shai, man, for that. Call hello Yahweh Shimei Shai. Because World War III is already here. But you have these stupid ass Americans that can't see it. 3 American troops got killed in the Middle East. That's crazy. And they could have been Judah, Benjamin, or Levi. But they were our people because they want to be in hand with the oppressor. If you want to be helping the oppressor, you're going to die with the oppressor. And Baba Kashaf, when I could get that for me, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall go unpunished. The wicked shall not go unpunished. Because I don't know what's wrong with Jake, man. You Israelites are so weird, man. You've been here for so long, and then you want to preserve Esau for some reason. And you know what's even funnier? Our people know that the so-called white race are a bunch of devils, but they still want to act like they're so innocent and pure at the same time, man. No, that's not the case. Look at their track record. They called you black, even though your skin is brown. They called you Hispanic, even though you're not a property of Spain. They called you Native American. You're not a savage. So what the hell are you? You're a Hebrew Israelite from one of the respective 12 tribes on this side, man. But they want to join hand in hand with their oppressor. It's all good, man. Because we're going to destroy the oppressor as a whole, bro. Okay? Verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Yeah, they had a perpetual hatred. Forever. That perpetual hatred, I'm gonna get that too, the water, bro. That perpetual hatred has literally been since, whatchamacallit, Isaac died. Baba Kishah, get that for me too, where it says, then I will slay my brother Jacob. It was after Isaac died, Esau said, let me kill my brother after it, man.
Like, that is,
You see? Their hatred is from the ancient world.
The price of a fucking
And it has gotten
luxury
worse
SUV
and
vehicle.
worse. And when they actually caught us in the net, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, when they caught us in that net, man, they had their way with us so harshly. When you look at the history of what they did to us, like, you have to be a real dumbass of one of our people to think it's all good what they did. To save the so-called white race. No, you got a problem. And that's why 2/3 are gonna die. Because you want to go hand in hand with your oppressor. Even though he has a perpetual hatred for you. He wants to kill you. He wants to put you to death. He wants to enslave you. Even though he sounds good, he has 2 tongues. He speaks twice in 1 tongue. So how can you honor someone like that? How can you say that this person is what we aspire to be? No way, Jose. Hell no, man. Hey, the water, I appreciate it. I'm gonna finish off in Ezekiel 35 and verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Adonai Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, since you wanted to shed a lot of blood, blood is gonna get shed on you. You wanted to kill us in mass numbers, it's gonna get right back on your head, man. Because they really thought that the Lord was with them at that time. That's their mindset. Oh, I can do all this damage to these people that you didn't know were the Israelites. And then just act like it's all good, handy dandy. Just enslave them, a lot of bloodshed on them. Well, little did you know, because of your bloodshed and all the enslavement that you did, you're gonna get recompensed. And it's showing, the signs are already here. World War III is already here. And the water Yahalbashim Shai for that, man. Because all these Generation Zers, they're gonna get put to death in mass numbers, man. Mass numbers. They're so weak and they're so feeble. I love to see it, man. I know you brothers too. Let me see. I'm gonna finish off in verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Yeah, as a whole, your whole nation is gonna get extinct. You have literally, you should live it up right now. Max out your credit cards. If you have a 10,000 credit line, max that out. Just max it out. Get super drunk. Smoke a lot. Because your time in the kingdom of heaven, yo, it's gonna be lights out for Esau Edom, man. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now. I know you brothers and sisters, y'all waiting for that time, and it's coming. It's right there. Lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh. It's already here. It's almost here. 2024 looks like it's gonna be more of a hellish year than ever before, man. You have China purging out their armies because they want to invade Taiwan. Ukraine and Russia, that's still gonna go on for who knows how long. But the media wants to represent that Ukraine is somehow defeating the Russians, even though that's not the case at all. But you know, don't believe American hype, because the American media is a bunch of lies and nonsensical stuff. Of course, they don't prop up Ukraine as if they're winning. Hell no. Then you have Israel and Gaza. Man, those Jewish people, those Israeli soldiers, they're killing in mass numbers. Mass numbers. And guess what? Ishmael is not going to let that go out of hand. Ishmael is literally going to do something about it. You have the Iranians, the Persians, the Saudi Arabians. They're looking at America as a piece of shit. At once they feared America. Oh, you know what else? Saudi Arabia recently joined BRICS. Because since they joined BRICS, it's going to be just a lot of joining of the BRIC nations as a whole. All these various countries, they're ready to get rid of America. Nobody wants to be with the Americans. The US dollar is literally dropping as we speak. So how much more, man? How much more time? It's almost there. You know? All right, so the water, bro. Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Yeah, because our people want to join hand in hand with their oppressors. You can't expect good things to come from a nation that subjugated you. You Israelites don't get it? The same people who shed your blood, you're seeking justice from. You're out of your minds. And that's why the Lord has to come back as an angelic force to put everything into in the rightful perspective, in its rightful place. Because, man, if it was up to Israel, we'll be here for the next 1,000 years. Straight like that. Because they love their oppressors too much. Literally, they taught our people to love them. Even though we're actually supposed to hate them. It says we're actually supposed to remember what Amalek did to us from generation to generation. If that's a memorial to remember, how much more right now, man? When we're literally at the very end of this thing, man. And it's only gonna get worse. First Peter, Esau ain't gonna have no recess. Just work, exactly. They're just gonna have work. There's going to be many jobs for Esau. Yeah, Esau's gonna have a lot of jobs. You know how they like to act like they're so depressed right now? Esau and you other nations, y'all never gonna be depressed ever again. You're gonna have purpose on this earth. You're gonna have an actual purpose. Because the real reason why people are depressed is because they have no purpose, no sense of belonging, so to speak. And really, it's because they don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Especially if you're a heathen, you don't know the Lord. And if you're Esau, the Lord does not care about you. He wants to wipe you off the map. Really. They're gonna have purpose. Okay. 1 Peter 4:18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Yeah, where are they gonna be at, man? I don't want Matazak, Yahweh willing, we're the ones that get preserved. I don't want to get destroyed along with these people. Man, I will feel some type of way to get destroyed with all these goofies out here. These degenerates. Man, these people are ready to give up the ghost if you look at them. These people look like they want to kill themselves. Really. And that's why 50,000 people committed suicide in America, man. That's a lot of deaths. But wait, I thought America was the best country on this earth. If America's so great, why are people killing themselves in mass number? You should ask yourself that question. Especially you MAGAs, you Edomite, Republican going people, man. If America's so great, why are people killing themselves? I just want to know. Because they like to prop up America as being this head place. It's not. One moment. But they how all kinds of judgments out here, man. I don't want about Tazak. Matthew 24 for 2024 gets worse. You know? Let me see. Jeremiah 2:14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Why? Our people act like slaves, man. They want to embody the same people who want to act just like you, who want to talk like you, who want to be just like you. It's no coincidence that everybody wants to act like a so-called black person. Everybody wants to act like so-called Hispanic people, Native Americans, because we're the greatest people on this earth. That's a fact. Everybody else, y'all just garbage, to be honest, man. You know, when I came into this truth, I already had a sense of, yo, I know we're great people, man. We're great people. We have the best music. We dance the best. We look the best. The most beautiful women. Mayakaahla, Israelites, man. And then when he came into this truth, I'm like, oh, so this is who we are. That's why people hate on us so much. That's why they put us in slavery. That's why they cause so much bloodshed on us. Because they know we are those people. All the nations know who we are. They just won't admit it to our faces, though. But hey, what can we do? We can only win on the Lord. Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. There you go. Perpetual hatred. Ezekiel 35, man. They hated us for so long, and they still hate us to this day, man. That's why when you go online and you read all the accounts of how racist these Edomites are towards us, be like, there goes another nigger, another spick, another migrant, another illegal immigrant. Oh, look at the black on black crime. Look at Chicago. Look at New York City. It's a dump site. Well, There's a reason why these things are the way they are. And it's no coincidence that the ghetto literally just means a place where the Jews dwelt. That's us. We are the Jews. We're those people. But hey, we know nothing, right? We're just a bunch of crazy people out here with Bibles in our hands, never doing any research. We don't work. We're just a bunch of bums, according to this world. It's crazy out here, man. Psalms 51 and 21. Oh, Psalms 55 and 21. I said it before, but I'll say it again. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Yeah, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot trust this devil. And devil doesn't mean this person underneath the earth with a pitchfork all red, with a big tail that has like a triangle shape to it at the end of it, and a pitchfork stabbing you forever. No, devil just means deceiver. These people deceive the whole earth. These people, is this the man? Is this the person? They're so prideful for no reason too, by the way. Even though you're literally the most inferior people on this earth. And you have no reason to feel superior for any reason at all. Like at all. Zero. Zilch. That's why America's crumbling. That's why the Western European power structure are crumbling. Because Babylon the Great is being judged right now. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse, man. You know? Let me get this too. In Numbers 24, well, actually Numbers 35 and 33. So that's a very good script. About shedding the blood. They shed our blood. They treated us like shit. You know, we're just niggas and spics. Their life means nothing. No, our life actually means something. We're the Israelites. We're the greatest people on this earth. And all you heathens, y'all gonna get what's coming to y'all, man. You benefited off of us, treated us like shit. All right, well, you're gonna get it right back. Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiles the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein by the blood of him that shed it. Yeah, so you can't cleanse the land until you can actually cleanse the person, remove the person that did the blood shedding to begin with. Esau, Edom shed so much blood, so much innocent blood in America, man. Off Native Americans, Hispanics, black people. All of our people got literally dealt with for absolutely no reason other than hatred, man. You so-called white people, you're going to go into slavery and you're going to get destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. And man, 2024 is looking much, much better almost every single day, man. More judgments going on. And we just got to endure to the very bitter end. Because Akim wa Aguatim, man, we already see it, man. The trophy is right there. The trophy is right there. We just have to endure, remain patient, of course. You have to remain patient. Because the Lord is doing all the work. And we just have to sit back, prophesy, and let everyone know what's going to come in the near future. Esau, Edom's falling. Babylon the Great is literally falling as well. And we're getting lifted up. Adawan Ratazak, Yahweh Ratazak, we are the 144,000 that gets preserved from the said coming perils. Because I just want salvation, man. I don't want anything else. I don't care about nothing in this society. Just throwing up riches. So if you have your mind in this place, you better get right, because it's literally falling within our very eyes. Now, of course, you have people who are on their phones 24/7, snorting coke, smoking a lot, drinking, partying every day like it's all good in America. Those people are going to get actually destroyed, believe it or not. If they're Israelites and they repent. But other than that, everybody else is fueled to the fire. And they need fire, man. Because they earned it. They earned the fire. You earn exactly what you deserve. Which is pure, utter hell for what you did to the nation of Israel. And Babylon is falling, and it's gonna get worse and worse. And the people's hearts are just waxing worse every day. Slakia, 1 minute. Yeah, Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Adonai Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. Everybody's mad at America. It's literally has been a golden standard for a very long time, man. Since what? 1945, when they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's really when America was like, oh, we gotta be very careful. This country has a lot of nuclear firepower. We gotta be careful with America because we don't want to get our asses bombed. But right now, America is the laughing stock of the world. Everybody laughs at America. You should be laughing at America. It's a joke, man. You have Joe Biden, this clown. He doesn't know how to talk. He doesn't know where he's going. He's through. He's through, Vo. You have a man named Joe Biden. He's like 80 years old, and he doesn't know how to run a country, man. But this is what you Babylonians propped it up. This is your general. This is your commander-in-chief, Joe Biden. That guy is done, man. It's so funny to laugh at him, man, because it's like, this country is a joke. And it's going to become more of a joke, because it is election year as well. And it's no coincidence that when you go on Netflix, you have the first Purge as a movie on there, and then you have Purge the election year, because this year is the election. I don't want Ratazak that something bad happens during the election, man. If Trump gets elected, yo, all hell's breaking loose. I'm telling you. If Trump does not get elected, all hell's breaking loose as well. Because these Trump heads, these MAGA hat wearing people, these Edomites, yo, they're ready for warfare. They have a bunch of machine guns, handguns, assault rifles, launchers. They are tired of what America's currently looking at right now. The way America's looking right now to these Trumpers is a completely destitute place. And why is that? Because the Lord is bringing it right down where it rightfully deserves. So let me get verse 9. I'm going to end it out with Jeremiah 51. Because my feet is on ice right now. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. She can't get healed. She's dirty. She's decrepit. She's been a great deceiver across this whole earth. Now, her skirt is being lifted up for what it is. A dirty maggot, and she's gonna get destroyed. And it's Yapa, man. You see, we got even more judgments. Yahweh, man, what's going on? Judgments on all-time scale, man. Check out the sun. The prophets on the scene. Verse 9, in Jeremiah 51, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, her judgment has literally reached the atmosphere. That's how bad it's gotten here, man. LGBTQ promotion, people losing their minds. This is a bunch of madness and folly, man. Like, that's all these people promote out here. People doing anything for attention online. Man, all that is being crumbled right now, man. Because the time is at hand. And Babylon has been a golden cup for a little bit too long. and it's gonna fall even harder, man. But I'm gonna end it out. Shalom, shalom. Man, I am freezing out here. But I hope you brothers and sisters were edified to some degree. And Salaki, if I seem like I was going on a tangent, but right now, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to our power and face the east. Right now, to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah. Shalom to the remnant, and shalom to the elect. Mawafla Babal, America's done. Death to America. Don't be scared to say death to America, because a lot of people being scared to say that, man. Yo, you're supposed to be bold as a lion. You gotta be bold. You gotta say what's for real happening, man.
Like, you don't just bounce back.
Death to America, because America's gonna fall, and that's that. Nothing can be done to me, man.